Yeah, it's not a thing of an actual physical building, you know, because even back then when the only reason why the Most High allowed really that building to go up was because King David from his heart really wanted to build a place for the Lord. But the Lord said he don't, you know, he don't dwell in temples made with hands. He don't need that.
Oh, remember the scripture about the wicked Pharisees when Yahushua was demanded of the king? He said, "Lo, yeah." What's that?
Luke 17, yeah, around about the 20th verse. While you getting that, I got them to read on, right? Jumping down to the 17th verse, Ezra 4 and 11. This is the copy of the letter that they sent unto him, even unto Artaxerxes the king, thy servants, the men on this side the river, and at such a time. 12th verse. It says, be it known unto the king. And when you go into your court documents, because we used to deal with these different courts and shit, we would actually put that in there. Be it known unto you. We use that ancient language, man, and the modern day briefs. It said, be it known unto the king that the Jews, which is the kingdom of Judah, which came up from thee to us, are come unto Jerusalem, building the what? Building the rebellious. Because what did Comfy and them clown call us? Rebels, right? Well, we take that as a compliment, man. It said building the rebellious and the bad city. So that's why when we go out there, they look at us, you know, sideways, man. Because this is a bad thing to them. There they go. They're building that bad city again, right? It says, and have set up the walls thereof, and think about HODC, and join the foundation. What does it mean by join the foundation? Meaning, brothers, the camps are coming together. Men, all these different camps. Like, I'll give you an example. I remember Dallas GMS. None of them guys knew each other. They had to kind of communicate, and now they're friends. Like they've been knowing each other since they was in preschool, man. It's like they never, you know, they were never apart from each other. It's like all them Spurs linked back up together. I'm just using that as an example, you know.
Same thing with, I guess Chicago. Same thing,
right? Because the friends that you had in the world, you no longer, you had to slowly break off from your friends, and you got new friends.
Got new friends.
All right.
Which the word friend means brother.
It means brother. Yep. It says, let me read that again. It says the 12th verse. Be it, now I might read this down, you know, when you be it known unto, because that's the spirit, the Gentiles versus that spirit is still there. The Gentiles versus the Gentiles. Because that's really the hardest thing to get. That's the biggest controversy when you deal with the scriptures. That's why you got the Alpha and Omega crew, William Bell, Low Cab Cologne, James White, and the rest of them clowns. Yeah. Be it known unto the king that the Jews which came up from thee, like I'm gonna give you an example. You know, the one where Loco Malone did the video with that chick, and he said, yeah, there was people in there that was doing drugs. Well, I'm gonna say this about that. You're gonna have Jakes with all kind of problems, man. Jake's coming to this truth with all kind of problems, man. Back at One West, you had brothers that was all fucked up on drugs too. You know what I'm saying? You had guys that were back and forth in the prison system, man. I mean, you don't know any of these guys. You had guys that had problems, man. Yeah. You had guys that had issues, man. You know? Yeah,
Yahushua said, they that be whole need not a physician. They that be sick.
That's it.
So those guys were sick. So that's what,
well, you had guys that came into the truth sickly, and then some of them died from their sickness, man. They learned to a certain point. Most I never healed them or whatever for whatever reason.
Right.
And then they wound up reaching to a certain age and dying, man.
Dying their sickness, yeah.
So that don't mean, okay, close up shop. Okay, this guy died. Most I ain't dealing with us because homeboy died.
Right.
You know, hey, Marshaw passed on.
Yep.
Yakwa passed on.
Yep.
Abba Bivens, which we believe is Elijah the prophet coming back, or John the Baptist. He got beat up in Trenton, New Jersey by some Muslims, and he died of his injuries, man. So did that mean that that was the end of the thing? So when you said all that to try to downgrade Israel, Israel has all kind of damn problems, man. You got Jakes with emotional. Hey, brother, there's a lot of Jakes. The one brother come down. We haven't seen him in a while. He ain't got emotional problems, right? But you know what? We salute the brother. You know, if the brother, we need money, brother. And we done gave brothers, certain brothers, money, man. You know, $20, $30 here and there. Here, I give him a $10. I say, brother, give him some money. You give him a $10 or whatever, $20. You're gonna have brothers like that. You're gonna have brothers that's in the audience that's not all there, man. So you ain't gonna have no. The Most High ain't dealing with no perfect people yet, but He's gonna make us perfect. Okay.
Was that Isaiah, the first chapter? The whole head is sick. So that shows you vocab Cologne don't know the scriptures, man. Because first of all, you might be an Israelite, but you're really a heathen. All right, vocab Cologne.
With the woman calling the show, I said she didn't get it, man. She was looking at all the flaws of Israel. I said, look, Israel got problems, man, to this day. Why you think guys come in and then fall back off and go back into the world? Because they had issues that they couldn't resolve. You know, you do hey, brothers coming with issues and problems. Hey, we had one guy came into the school back at One West that told the heads that he looks at men like a man look at a woman. And that was that, man. I said, what's wrong with this dude, man? But you had guys with issues. Eventually, the man fell off, you know. But I believe he came down to the camp or 34th Street a couple of times, standing in the audience, man. I remember. I looked. I said, that's that guy that got that faggot demon on him, man. Not that he never said that he did deal with men, but he had that demon on him, man. So we're not gonna become whole until we in the kingdom, man. Until we in the kingdom. You got guys in Israel that got diabetes. They got one brother had what do you call that, man, when your big toe gets fat? A gout, which somebody called me and I said, well, you know they're gonna have to cut his toe off. But I was joking. I said all that is a high uric acid in your system, which acid in your joints that crystallize, man. And the way you resolve that is how you resolve it, brother.
Tart cherry.
Right, tart cherry juice, you know, or changing your diet all over again, relieving the acid out of your system, which Jake eats a high acidic diet, you know.
Yeah, that real sweet diet. That's
Jake likes because they're in a bitter world. So you like that sweet, man.
So you like that sweet.
And you like, bro, I catch you eating a lot of sweets.
Oh,
you know, you eat. Me too, brother. I have a taste for sweet because of our depression.
Yeah.
Well, all Israel is depressed.
We're all depressed.
So you can't have a class.
Yep.
What was the class that Nate had? A battle in depression.
Yeah, bouts of depression.
Bouts of depression. Well, wait a minute. You got to deal with the bout. You got to deal. Are we all depressed in one way or another?
Even Yahweh Shai was depressed.
Hey, all of us is getting them got bellies or getting bellies, and that's from cortisol, which ain't nothing but depression, man.
Depression.
That's all it is, man. We're all messed up. We're all jacked up.
Yeah, they shall weigh out the saints of the
and we're worn out, man.
We're worn out.
So for that woman to go, and then she said, well, if you want, at the end of the thing, she said, if you really believe that you're an Israelite, get a DNA test. What did she do? She said, go to the white man. Because who deals with the DNA test? The Swami on the mountain? Yeah. It's Esau. You got to go to Esau. Where can you get the DNA test outside of Esau? That's Esau's technology. So she's saying, if you really want to convince me that I'm an Israelite, let Esau tell me that I'm an Israelite. You know? Let me say that again. I think I said Edomite. If you really want to convince me, this is the sister talking, that I'm an Israelite, let Esau tell me that I'm an Israelite. So because if Esau did a study in like he did something on the History Channel, I'm ranting right now. He did something on the History Channel saying, we have found out who the real Israelites are. You know how many Jakes and Edomites are going to watch that show, watching us on YouTube and so forth? And if they come out and say, we have to tell the truth. You have these different scholars. Yeah. This guy is he's a top professor at Yale University history department. He's a top. This guy is from from Harvard, this guy from Cambridge. All these guys are experts in their fields. They're archaeologists, they're scholars, they're biblical historians. Their fathers were historians before them. And this guy, his line goes all the way back to Champion Alone. So these are the experts. So they're sitting down and they're discussing, they're wearing the suits, and they all say, you know what, we found out that the Negroes are the real Jews. And Ephraim, then you're going to have Jake saying that they're Israelites, man.
Right.
Because the devil done told you that, man.
Right.
And that's why that bitch fell off. Okay? Right. And then you, Loco Malone, Loco Cologne, hey, you set that thing up to try to discredit the Israelites. Well, we never said we were perfect, man. You got a lot of messed up people among our people, man.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 2, verse 17. When Yahushua heard it, he saith unto them, they that are whole have no need of the physician, but they that are sick. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. So a righteous man is, wouldn't necessarily be on drugs, But in this society, is fucked up as it is. Excuse my French. It happens. But the Lord will bring you up out of that state, clean you up, and he said he'll take the poor out of the dunghill.
For the Lord to clean us first, we had to be dirty. How can he clean someone if they ain't dirty?
Right. Let me say this about that, what she said. Now, when you go to the doctor and you got a certain sickness, Esau gives you a prescription. Those are drugs. That's also witchcraft. And we take them, right? Now, you got guys that take certain prescription drugs. They might have we call it epilepsy or something like that. Now, the man might still be taking it because his faith is weak, right? Because if you had a strong faith, you would use it. Esau said, use it, I'm gonna take it. Then I'm gonna switch my diet around and find out a way to not have these epileptic fits naturally, man. See, I do that all the time. Y'all are witness to that, right? My dog was having seizures, man. I did the research, brother. She stopped having seizures, man. You know what I'm saying? The dog's up in age. And they said that when the dog gets to a certain age, basically what I did was I gave the dog certain herbal, what we call it, supplements, herbal supplements, and gave her like a smoothie with greens in it, man, which built up her immune system, man. And that's what Jake does. Jake got problems because of your diet, man. You eat a lot of garbage. You eat a lot of processed food, a lot of sweet food, a lot of carbs. Like if you go to like these Kennedy Fried Chickens, look at the menu. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go past one and take a picture. Every goddamn thing on that menu is nothing but carbs, man. Greasy, fat carbs. And you might have one section where you got the chicken salad with the greens on it, and you got to look for it, man. Everything else is fried, deep fried, burgers and stuff, pizza. Yep.
Yeah, I had a precept, Isaiah 28, because another thing too, we're coming into this truth to rest. A guy that takes drugs, he's trying to find that rest. He's taking drugs to escape. Another word for escape is to rest, right? Well, this is Isaiah 28:12. It says, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest. And another reason why he takes drugs is because he's weary. He's weary of this system, which the words.
You brother said this mechanic, the Ephraimite dude.
Yeah.
And y'all told him because he snorts cocaine.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. Y'all told him you got to stop that. Yeah. He said, "Yo, Papi." He said, "When it's time to go, you go."
You go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but you know why he's doing it? Because he's depressed, man.
He's depressed.
Jake is fucking depressed, man.
Yeah. Look at where we at. Look at our condition, man. We're hated. It's interesting as hell. It's a big word, dichotomy of Jake. On one hand, Jake is hated all over the world, but on the other hand, they love Jake when it comes to entertainment and making a buffoon out of himself. You know, like the old saying goes, everybody loves a clown. Jake is looked at as the ultimate clown, man. And that shit is depressing. You know, anyway, Isaiah 28:12, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest. So this, what we're teaching, is the real rest. Right. All right. Unlike those other drugs that might give you a temporary rest, but when you come off that high, you're worse than before you got high. You know, like that song Cloud Nine, Temptations. took the sky and Cloud Nine. They were talking about a heroin, man. You know, because around that period when that song came out, heroin was big in the so-called black community, man. That's
those are issues you got to deal with, because that woman brought that up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are issues that has to be dealt with, man. In other words, that ain't gonna stop until the kingdom come, man. That's right. You taking epileptic pill from Esau, man, and you can't kick that shit or stop and do the studying. Well, you know what, man? That's because you had your faith is not as strong as others. So when you go in the kingdom, that's gonna go away. Right. All right. Right. You got guys in GMS in a lot of the camps that are not just fat. You got a lot of guys that are morbidly obese. Morbidly obese, yeah. You know, sometimes I'll get on brothers about that, man. Yeah. But that's a problem. Food is a drug, man. Food is a drug. Do you know food, when you go to the United States Code, what is it? Is it 50 50 codes, I believe it is, from 1 to 50. And you have which is called the Food and Drug Administration. That's all in the same code. Matter of fact, go to United States Code and go to Food and Drugs. You notice that food and drugs, food is a drug. Food is a drug. Food is a drug. Because it ain't food. Because it ain't food. Yeah. But even if we were eating the righteous food, yeah, people get obese because they're depressed. They're depressed. You know, they might not drink, they might not do, but they'll eat a lot. They'll overeat until they get, super big. Yeah. Because that comforts them. That's their comfort, man. That's the comfort. You know? Yeah. That taps into your dopamines, right, and your endorphins. And what's the other thing? You got dopamines, endorphins, and there's one more. Damn, man. Yeah. When you have chemistry with a woman, what's the word? The technical term? Let me see. Dopamines is in your brain. When you do certain drugs, it taps into your dopamines and it makes you feel good. Then you have endorphins. Endorphins, yeah. And there's another one. Damn, man. Shit. Let me see if somebody. Damn, I was thinking about the other day, man. Oh, serotonin? Not serotonin. Okay. Not serotonin. It's something else. Serotonin is a part of it. Damn, man. Yeah, because a couple of brothers put serotonin. Yeah, that's why I went. That's why. But there is serotonin, and I believe there's another one. No, that's for the pheromone. He got my brother Las Vegas. Pheromones. Yep. Okay. Because you know that there's a perfume that you can get if you were a chick, right? You put this perfume on, and the chick gets hot around you because of that perfume. Because that perfume, that scent, has pheromones in it, man. So you have dopamines, you have pheromones, and what was the other one? Somebody mentioned serotonin, endorphins. Yeah. Dopamines, dopamine, endorphin, and serotonin, pheromone. That's it. That's it. Right. So when you get into these scriptures, you get into other things, man. Okay. You get into other things and how to reverse these things. See, once you come into these scriptures, you might start going to the gym. You might start trying to lose weight or get in shape or understanding how your heart works. Yeah, bodily exercise profiteth. Body, but it profiteth. That's what I always say, man. Yeah, but you should see in my refrigerator, man. I got a big bottle of the beet juice, pure beet juice. I make my righteous lemonade. Y'all know about the righteous lemonade. Yep. I mean, I got all that stuff, man. I make them green smoothies. Well, every time Apostle Cabal come up in here, he come up in here with a green smoothie. Yeah. But he gets it from wherever he gets it from. I make it.
Yeah.
I'll make it, man.
Con.
You know,